Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. Today is the practical lecture, the selfing and crossing technique in rice and also the floral biology. As you all know, the selfing and the crossing or the cross pollination is essential for the breeding of the new varieties, as the new varieties are the need of today's world growing population due to food security, disease susceptibility. So first of all, rice floral biology. So in the rice, the rackets, on rackets there are the florets are arranged. On the rice, there are on the rackets, the florets are arranged, or spikelets are arranged. Each spikelet consists of the 6 number of anthers, and a bifeathered stigma is observed with ovary. So, these are the two glumes, upper and lower glumes are present with the lemma and pallia. On the pallia, the awns are present, lodicules, and this is the complete structure of the spikelet of the rice, which are arranged on the brackets. So, this is the male part, anther and the filament, while this is the female part, the stigma and the style and ovary. So in male anthesis, the pattern of anthesis or the maturation is acropetal. It means the anthesis or the mature flower maturation starts from the tip of the panicle and moves toward the downward sides. As anthesis start between 8 to 10 am, the material required are the scissors. The first of all, we require a pair of scissors. Then we require a pair of forceps, which will helpful for cross pollination. Then we required a petri dishes, and then butter paper bag, which is required according to your number of pollination, a piece of thread. In crossing to procedure emasculation and dusting, so first of all we're moving toward the emasculation. Emasculation is usually done at early in the morning 6 to 8 am. So first of all, for the emasculation, we have roll our panicle in tissue paper, in paper of cloth. So give it a heated air which protrude out the anther outside of the panicle. Clip off the upper and lower portion of spikelets, because these are the more matured more mature stamens. So we clip off the portion of upper side and lower side. Lower side are usually unmature, while upper side are very mature. So we take only the central portion of the panicle for the emasculation. So after removing this, the upper and the lower portion, only middle portion are retained on the panicle. On this panicle, we usually sustain only the almost 20 spikelets, because the emasculation of these 20 spikelets are very easy. For emasculation, we remove the top 1/3 portion of each spikelet with the help of scissors. So, by removing this top 1/3 portion, we easily see or observe the male part or the anther. In case of rice, there are the 6 anthers are present. So we remove these 6 anthers by with the help of forceps or with the help of our hands. Each anther is removed very carefully, as only one anther retained. It will destroy our experiment by the selfing. So this is the emasculated spikelet. We count our emasculated spikelet, as we use this counting on our tag. So cover this emasculated panicle with a butter paper bag for avoid of foreign pollens. Then we, after covering this with butter paper bag, we tie this with the help of thread, as the air and the wind can't destroy our experiment. So next day dusting is done with almost 8 to 10 am. A panicle is collected from the desired male plant, and after this panicle collected panicles are bring towards the female emasculated plant and shed these pollens by rubbing in our hand and on the female part in such a way. Then another method is for dusting is collect these pollen in a petri dish plate, then bring this petri dish towards our female plant and picking these pollens with the help of forceps and brings towards the female emasculated spikelet and done the dusting procedure. This is the very difficult procedure for dusting, so we can't do this. We just only remove the as such male panicle and bring towards the female and retain it inside the butter paper bag for 2 to 3 days. Repeat these crossing or dusting procedure 2 to 3 times for the better settlement of seed set. So after this dusting, we prepare a label or the tag in which the first of all we mention the date, then we mention the female parent and then male parent, then number of the spikelet and tag this plant. That's all for the crossing procedure of rice. Then for the selfing procedure, we just only cover the desired panicle with the butter paper bag. As for the butter paper bag is done for the avoiding of from the foreign pollen. Cover the panicle and avoid the foreign pollen contamination, and the selfing is done in rice craft. That's all. Thank you, class.